Marcus Rashford has saved his career by joining Barcelona, but from their rivals' camp, Kylian Mbappé has broken the Real Madrid tradition and taken the number 10 for the first time in the team's history. Cristiano Ronaldo's team, Al Nassr, was involved in a nasty transfer scandal that was regarded as a scam, and Arsenal are finally getting their machine striker, Viktor Gyökeres. Welcome to the 12-man street. This is episode number 1 of your weekly football digest, dropping every Saturday. Here is everything that happened in the world of football this week. Marcus Rashford has joined Barcelona from Manchester United on a season-long deal for the 2025-2026 season, with an option to make the move permanent at the end of the loan. The option to buy fee is reported to be around 30 to 35 million euros. Rashford will wear number 14 at Barcelona, and Barcelona will cover Rashford's wages during the loan after the forward agreed to a wage reduction. However, due to La Liga's financial restrictions, Barcelona must first make space in their salary cap before he can be formally registered. It seems Barcelona always struggles to register their players every transfer window. Rashford expressed excitement about joining Barcelona, calling it a club where dreams come true, and saying the project and discussions with manager Hansi Flick convinced him to make the move, reminding you that his United career saw a steep decline over the last season, marked by both a drop in form and off-field issues, including a public fallout with manager Ruben Amorim and a loan to Aston Villa last season. This move to Barcelona can be viewed as a fresh start for him and a calculated gamble by Barcelona, hoping he can rediscover his best form in La Liga. Do you think Rashford will excel under Hansi Flick? We shall find out next season. Speaking of next season, Liverpool has also knocked the bank and signed Hugo Ekitike. Hugo Ekitike joined Liverpool from Endrick Frankfurt for a deal worth £79 million, and this makes him one of Liverpool's most expensive signings and the priciest striker in club's history. Ekitike signed a 6-year deal with Liverpool despite competition interest from Manchester United and Newcastle. This happened because Newcastle refused to sell Alexander Isak to Liverpool, who was their first choice, which prompted them to go after Hugo Ekitike. Hugo is a versatile striker who scored 22 goals and provided 12 assists in the Bundesliga, with a strong work ethic and pressing ability somewhat reminiscent of Roberto Firmino, but with a greater goal threat. Ekitike has already joined Liverpool's pre-season tour in Hong Kong, and Arne Slot plans to use him to win another trophy next season. Speaking of trophies, Viktor Gyökeres has joined Arsenal, and he said he wants to win the Champions League with them. This is one of the most top transfers this week, as Viktor's move to Arsenal is worth 73 million euros in value. The 27-year-old striker has agreed to a 5-year contract with Arsenal, extending until June 2030. Sporting FC delayed the transfer due to negotiation over the structure of contingent payments, but Gyökeres has shown a strong desire to join Arsenal, refusing offers from other clubs and even skipping Sporting's pre-season training to push the move. His agent also waived his commission to help complete the transfer. Last season, Gyökeres scored 54 goals in 52 appearances for Sporting CP and has been highly sought after in the European summer transfer market. There are doubts about his ability because he previously played for Brighton and Coventry, but he wasn't as successful as he was at Sporting. Arsenal has finally found their striker, which might be the key they have been missing for the past 3 seasons. Gyökeres has also requested to wear the iconic number 14 like the legend Thierry Henry. Those are big boots to fill. How many goals do you think Gyökeres is gonna score in the next season? Predict them in the comment section below. Speaking of goals, Aitana Bonmatí scored a historic golazo in the second half of extra time to secure Spain a spot in the UEFA Women's Euro 2025 final. What's crazy about her story is that 3 weeks ago, Aitana was in a hospital recovering from viral meningitis. She fought hard and recovered in time to make the semi-finals, where she dominated and beat Germany with a dramatic extra time strike to set a historic Women's Euro 2025 final between Spain and England. Staying in Spain, in the capital of Madrid, Kylian Mbappé will wear the iconic number 10 jersey for Real Madrid starting from the next season. He is switching from the number 9 shirt he wore in the debut season with the club, a change made possible after the departure of Luka Modric, who previously wore the number 10 before moving to AC Milan. Mbappé also wears the number 10 for the France national team, so this aligns his club and international identity. The switch was received with mixed feelings, with some fans happy about it while others skeptical about it, since the number was traditionally worn by playmakers at Real Madrid. This jersey is highly prestigious at Madrid, having been worn by legends like Luis Figo, Mesut Ozil, James Rodriguez, and Luka Modric, and all of them were traditional playmakers. Many people believed Arda Güler was going to get it, but this time there's a change in tradition at Real Madrid and Mbappe will wear it. Real Madrid sees giving Mbappe the number 10 as a major promotional and marketing opportunity due to its commercial value and his global star power, which means they will sell more jerseys because of this number and bring in much more value. Another Real Madrid player, Brazilian footballer Endrick, reaffirmed his marriage to his longtime girlfriend, model Gabrielle Miranda, by holding a wedding celebration recently in Madrid attended by close family and friends. The couple signed a unique relationship contract with unusual clauses including always saying "I love you" and avoiding certain words in their conversation with playful consequences if broken. Endrick and Gabrielle Miranda are currently on a honeymoon trip in Japan. The scandal of the week in football was probably this story about Cristiano Ronaldo's club Al Nassr, which signed a player, got him from his team, and when he arrived from training, they rejected him again. Yep, you heard right. This happened to David Hanko, a former player of Feyenoord. David Hanko's transfer saga to Al Nassr was dramatic and unusual. Initially, a deal was agreed to Hanko to join Al Nassr from Feyenoord for around 33 to 40 million euros, which would have been a record sale for Feyenoord. Hanko had also agreed on personal terms and was expected to sign a contract until 2028 with the Saudi club, reportedly earning a lucrative salary of 7 million euros per year. They even told him to terminate his rent contract and join the training camp. However, when Hanko arrived at Al Nassr's training camp in Austria, he was unexpectedly isolated in a hotel and denied access to train or to enter the team facilities with his new teammates, including star Cristiano Ronaldo. Shortly after, Al Nassr announced they would not finalize the transfer, effectively rejecting him despite the prior agreement. Feyenoord described the situation as scandalous and unprecedented, with their director calling the club's last-minute decision unheard of. Following this collapse, Hanko personally contacted Atletico Madrid expressing his interest in joining them. Atletico swiftly moved to secure his transfer from Feyenoord, reaching an agreement and making the deal officially pending medical. This move has strengthened Atletico's defense as they aimed to rebuild. Luckily for him, there was another team ready to take him. Imagine what would have happened if he didn't get another team after terminating his contract with Feyenoord. Alright, that's all for your weekly football digest. A new episode is dropping every Saturday. Don't forget to subscribe for more and hit that like button. See you next week.